Hi everyone, it's the 13th of March. ES didn't come back all the way down to the golden bottom band, at least not just yet. So, is it going to get there? We will find out. Honestly, this is a little bit of a tricky one because some indices like Nasdaq has found a low and Dow Jones maybe, but we haven't seen the confirmation of that low just yet. So we are going to live with it, and we're going to check out where this market is headed next. There is still, I believe, there is a little bit more downside for ES, especially considering that this black downtrend hasn't been confirmed yet. And you can see here the purple resistance. The black top band is going to be the next potential resistance if and when it gets there. You can see if it breaks the purple, right? The purple one, right? One, two, three, and this it is getting for the fourth touch. And if it breaks, then we get to the black, and then possibly it will come down from there. The black top band is going to be around 56.75-ish or just below it. And then we may see more downside for ES. SPX is the same. Look, kind of the same. This green downtrend, one, two, three, it's that purple one that I just showed. But if we look at the potential, the other downtrend, which is the black one, so I'm going to put this also in black color. So we're talking about the same things, okay? So that black top band would hold, may hold, and then it would bring it further down, which is why I don't think it is out of the woods yet, and especially considering this red support's break. Remember, the blue support was broken and back tested. This is why things turned quite bearish. But yeah, we are back to the levels of September, October, and we'll see whether we can find a low. And the low on the golden's bottom band is 5,400. We'll see if it gets there. Dow Jones futures data hasn't tested the red bottom band, but it has broken this blue support. The blue top band held, it came down, the internal support was broken and back tested. The red one was broken. The golden, obviously the golden channel was broken, which was, of course, which turned things very ugly. You can see three touches on the golden bottom band, then broke it, back tested, and it fell. And then we broke down the green bear bull flag to the downside. You can see here, we broke it down, we back tested it. The blue resistance levels, they all held, which is why I think if it wants to touch that red bottom band, we have a bit more downside. On the Dow Jones Cash, it's very different. Yesterday, I told you 41,000 is a level for the red bottom band, and this is 41,000. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? But is it out of the woods? No, I don't think so, because you can see this blue support was broken, which is very, very bearish. Very bearish. It still is very bearish. So I can't say the danger is out and we're going to go straight back up. Far from it. Things are looking not so good, honestly, because this here, this sideways channel or this blue bull flag is broken to the downside. And if this red one breaks too, then we have basically the height of that blue bull flag, which is this one. So it would take us, I think, no, under normal circumstances, the height of this one would be this one here, right? Somewhere there. So that's around 39,000. So that's another 1,300 points to go down. Now we'll see. Okay. And NASDAQ is the only one that gives me a little bit of hope. And the reason is this golden bottom band right there. From the lows of 2022, this golden bottom band is holding, and the red downtrend may be broken to the upside, but that's a big, big, big scenario here. This one, like, let me put this here. This green one with two touches on both sides is a bear flag. And if this bear flag breaks, we're going to break the golden as well, and it's going to keep on sinking. Okay, so it is a critical one that it breaks the green and the red, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think looking at the state of things, the fact that the red downtrend is still on and the green bear flag has formed, it will break the green bottom band and maybe even that golden bottom band, and that will be the end of it, really. So it would be really very ugly. And if it does that, so I'm going to put one more. So obviously, all of these were everything I threw at it, right? All the supports, they have been broken so far. Of course, started with the blue support. That one was broken and back tested. So I'm going to now put a kind of a spin-off channel here and see whether that one gets tested and if it holds. So that's a spin-off channel right there, that red one. Okay, like this. So if it gets to this level, that is below 19,000, somewhere around 18,750. So, and let's put this in purple color, right? If this one gets tested and if it holds, obviously 2 touches here, first touch, it will be the second touch, maybe then we will have a big run. Nasdaq cash, similarly, the golden bottom band is holding, right? That golden bottom band held and we bounced so far, but you can see the red downtrend is still on, right? That red top band has to be broken. The blue one is getting tested at the moment. So it's kind of a 2 channels, the blue one and the red one. They both make, actually the red one is not really, the red resistance, 1, 2, 3. That one needs to be broken, and the green resistance, that bear flag, has to be broken to the upside. Otherwise, we're going to break down the green bottom band, break the golden, and it's going to keep on coming down. So, and from the state of things at the moment in the market, I guess that green bear flag is going to break down. Things can change very quickly, obviously, but that's how I see it at the moment. Let me put this here, and we have the same sort of the spin-off channel that I put on the Nasdaq futures, and we put this purple as well. Okay, so that purple bottom band would be the next target if we break it down. Russell obviously had looked always bearish, especially since the break of that red support, which turned into a, look at this. Yesterday's high tested that red resistance once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the spike up. That blue one, the red one, the golden one, which is why everything looks still extremely bearish on Russell. And obviously they're all very oversold, but there is nothing suggesting that we have a low in. FTSE, on the other hand, you can see the golden bottom band almost got tested. We may get a test properly. It fell a few points short and slightly it's rallying, but we'll see. And DAX this morning is kind of giving me a little bit of a bullish vibe. And the reason is quite clear, right? This purple resistance is now broken, or it tried to break it, but it actually is now failing at the moment. This is, and it also tried to break that golden resistance back up. So I'm going to put it on the 8 hourly. It's a much better precision right there when we put the 8 hourly. You can see that golden bottom band held a few times, then was broken, and it is trying to break it back up. But at the moment, bulls, I mean, looking at the green bull flag was broken, right? The green one, this one. And the purple resistance, it tried to break it, but at the moment it's kind of a fakie. It has to really move for good to start going. And do we have also a kind of a bull flag here? I think we do. Oh, look. So this is also the red one is a small bull flag in the making if it can move above that red top band. This is a little bull flag if it can, of course. and the French index had reversed at the green top band. It has since broken down the black uptrend. It is inside the red potential bull flag, 1, 2, 3 touches, and clearly this green internal support is holding. So it is stuck between these forces. Broken black uptrend, okay, and inside the red downtrend, which is a potential bull flag, there is also this green support that held so far. So which one is going to win? Well, we'll find out very, very soon. TLT is coming down a little bit without breaking this green giant downtrend. Of course, it is also a massive bull flag. And the 10-year Treasury note may touch the golden bottom band and then start to get going again. Okay, let's have a look at oil. Right, I made a small movie or video yesterday. That purple support is holding, and it has to get to the green, maybe pull back one more time, and then a break to the upside would be bullish. A penetration back into the red bear flag would be a very bullish scenario, but we're not there yet, not at all. And similarly, Brent oil, this was the fake, came down out off the golden bottom band. It has to get to the red, maybe pull back one more time, and then a break to the upside would turn things bullish. But of course, if it breaks the golden support, that is going to look very ugly, very, very ugly. So do we also have this kind of a rectangle support right there? I think we do. Or maybe from the lows, I mean, it could test these lows from the 2021, right? Let's have a look at gold. Gold, I thought it is going to come down to the black bottom band, which it didn't. You know, that didn't happen. It is forcing the previous highs at the moment, right? The highs are, you know, like, but of course, many people may call it like a rounded top. That could happen. I don't know. It is like you can see here, right? Yeah, it's an arc. So we may see it coming down once again. But I'm going to remove the purple. Let's see. And all continuous futures is a bit more cleaner. This is the break, that purple resistance break. Is it going to smash through this golden resistance? Or are we going to pull back one more time? I'm not sure. If it breaks that golden resistance zone, then it is headed to that 3,050, 3,100 level. Silver had broken out of the baby bull flag, the purple one. This is the major one, which got back tested twice. And this here is a breakout, which is, of course, very, very nice. But it still has to smash through that red top band and get to 37 plus. And silver continuous futures is the same. The purple bull flag is broken. The blue line is a potential resistance on the continuous futures. It's going to be around 34, just over 34, maybe 34.05. That could cause another pullback. Platinum had broken that golden resistance yesterday, and it is back testing it now. That zone was broken, and it is back testing it. But is it going to be able to run to that red top band? And the key figure here is this one, and this could easily turn into a bear flag. Okay, so I'm just gonna. You can see here 2 touches there, 2, 3, 4 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom band, and if this is a bear flag, then we sell off and come down pretty hard, probably all the way to 900 again. So it needs to break that purple top band, get to the red and smash it. And platinum continuous futures is exactly the same. So I'm going to put it, you can see the red little bull flag was broken and it got to a new high. But this one is the one to watch. And this is spectacularly, it is so precise. It's only by trading channels, by the way. Without me plotting these lines, nobody would be able to see this one. But this black bear flag is forming, which is why if the black bottom band breaks, platinum is going to keep on coming down, I think, all the way to 900 level to test that blue support, right? That blue support. It would be a lovely buying opportunity if and when it gets there. If it breaks the black bottom band, we come down all the way to 900, which is these lows of 2024. And that gas is trying to, I mean, I had a relook at the golden channel, okay? So the bottom band was including this, so the slope was kind of a little bit a bit more, let's say, not so steep. But this one, two, if I leave this one out, two, three touches on the golden top band, one, two, three touches on the golden bottom band. It couldn't really bounce off the red, but I'm going to now show you something right here. So let's see if this red bottom band holds. We will see another big bounce, okay? Right, that one. Let's see if that can happen, right? And obviously that one as well. If this red channel is going to form, comes down to the, so initially maybe it bounces off the red, then really very bottom band, and then maybe there's going to be another big bounce. On April contract, it is trying to bounce off the golden bottom band right there. This is a low. I think we're going to see a big rally today. Look at this. It is already bouncing off the April, on the April contract from the lows of this golden bottom band. And do we also have a kind of a steep downtrend? Maybe we do. Look, let me put this right there. Yeah, I think we do. Wow, look at this beauty. Two touches on both sides. So, excuse me. That black channel, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a beautiful downtrend. I'm going to 2-hourly. It's a bit more precise. It's actually superbly precise, really, isn't it? Yeah. Look at this. It doesn't get any better than this for precision. And if it gets to this black top band, I think it's a bull flag breakout. It will become a bull flag breakout if it gets there, right? Beautiful double bounce, double support bounce. The golden plus black. It doesn't get any better. Again, without trading channels, you wouldn't be able to see this as a double support. So that black top band gets there. Maybe after that, we have more upside. And the breakout would be a buy signal. If it gets to the black top band, pulls back, and then a breakout, that would be a buy signal again. And it is spectacularly precise. Look at this one here. Beautiful. And copper had bounced off the golden bottom band, and it is still forcing these highs of, well, September last year. Right, I'm going to put this in kind of a rectangle. Yeah, it is trying to break these levels, and I think it already made a big damage on that. Right, it made a big dent on it by moving beyond it. Maybe pull back a little bit, but then after that, as long as this golden uptrend holds, the target is 510. And then, as I said a few times, it is going to be a major breakout above 510. That purple top band's break. That would be amazing. And on the May contract, the purple one hasn't been tested properly. It came to that level, almost tested it at 490. We may see another test and then pull back maybe. That purple one may turn into a resistance. So is it like this? No, not really. Okay, palladium still hasn't really made a move. This red one, the green one was broken, but the purple resistance rail and the red one. So the purple one has to break, and then the red one has to break. That is the only way for palladium to start to go. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at forex. Euro is cooling off a little bit without getting to the golden. Obviously, it was a very spiky move, and I would expect a little bit of a downside or like a cooling off. And if it starts to cool off, I'm going to now put something like an uptrend if it touches that red bottom, if it comes to the red and then rally. And pound sterling obviously is still, I think it's still targeting that minimum target is that green top band, especially if it stays inside the red. Okay, ultimately we get to the highs of 2024, I think. US dollar, Japanese yen has bounced a little bit again off the golden bottom band, but I think the downtrend is still very much on. And if it breaks the golden bottom band, then there's going to be much more downside all the way to sub 140. And DXY trying to bounce off the black, it tried to break the black. I wouldn't be too surprised to bounce a little bit, maybe just over 104 and then come down. Aussie dollar has to break that red resistance. We haven't had it yet. And the red resistance has to be broken by Aussie dollar. That is the only way. And Kiwi has to break that purple resistance to keep going. That is the only way. And we have the US dollar CAD that needs to come down to 139, I think, because of that green major resistance. Okay, now let's have a look at coffee. You can see this is the continuous futures, right? The intersection of that purple, red, and golden support zones is holding so far, especially the golden bottom band. Look at the bounce so far, that golden bottom band right there. But it is also this green bear flag that has formed. 1, 2, 3 on the green. It has to, I mean, if it breaks down the green and the golden, then I think the correction will continue. And I'm not sure whether 375 after filling that gap is going to hold, because that golden channel would be broken. For the bullish case, it has to get to the blue line or blue resistance rail and smash through it. That is the only way for coffee to rally. And on the May contract, the golden bottom band is the one. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if this green bottom band breaks, we come down to 375. This green little bear flag has to form and then rally, really. So wheat, that red downtrend, the red bear flag, the red downtrend is still on, and I think wheat is going to come down to the golden bottom band ultimately. Yeah, eventually, not ultimately, eventually 525. And clearly, if it breaks it down, that will be terrible. But this could become a really large bull flag. And May contract on wheat had bounced off the purple. And I think there is no more, not big rally. So I'm thinking it will eventually come down to the purple, break it, and touch that blue bottom band. Soybeans is bouncy a little bit this morning. It's still inside the black downtrend. And I'm still holding the half short from 1,045. And I still believe it's going to come down to 975 eventually. And on the May contract, it still is inside the green. So that's below the green resistance. I don't think we're going to get there and break it. I'm still thinking it is going to come down inside the green, touch 970, fill this gap. For example, we have a gap there that needs filling. And there was another gap somewhere. I can't remember. But yeah, 975 is the minimum target. And this is corn. Corn is approaching that red bottom. And if we break it, then yes, there's going to be much more downside, especially if it breaks this blue support on the May contract. And cocoa has broken out. That blue top band is now broken, which is obviously slightly bullish. I thought maybe it will come down inside the blue downtrend, but it is not happening. Cocoa, that can't wait. And I'm just going to put the fact that the blue one is broken is bullish. Where does it go to? It could go to that red top band and the green. And then we'll see whether that holds, and then bring it down to that golden bottom band. On the May contract, it's also, you can see here, it's a little bit different, yeah. And on the May contract, it could, I mean, it's already piercing that blue top band, which is not really a channel. I'm going to remove it from the picture, okay? The blue one. This red one may hold, and then it would bring it down again. So that remains to be seen, but that red top band is the one to watch. And the level is 8,900-ish on that red top band, and then it will bring it down if that's the downtrend from the highs of January. Sugar, of course, it's off the blue support, and it needs to break that red major resistance rail on the continuous. And on the May contract, it touched new highs, but I think there is a little bit more downside to touch that, fill this gap at 18.25 or just under 18.25, and then rally. And finally, cotton has to break that purple downtrend. We're not there yet. Now let's have a look at Bitcoin. It had bounced off the green support, right? But so far, no break out of the golden bull flag. This is a beautiful bull flag with 3 touches on the bottom, 2 touches on the top. And if we break it, which is going to be around 87,500, then it's going to run, especially if it can break the purple resistance as well. Ethereum clearly is not doing well. It looks terrible. This red support rail is broken. And if it gets to the green bottom band and rallies, yes, that could become something. Binance coin, not good. Dogecoin, not good at all. It's still on the red support. That long-term support is holding, but it has to really push beyond that wedge, like inside into the wedge and break it. That will be the only way. Zcash trying to bounce off the blue support again. Solana is on the green support, is kind of off the green support, but it has to break the red top band. None of them is working at the moment, and Aave back to the lows, and it is, it's kind of trying to break that purple bottom band, which is terrible, of course. ADA, if it breaks the black support, that is going to be terrible. FET off the purple, right? It needs to get going off this purple bottom band. AWAX off the purple and green. Yeah, so far it looks okay, but it needs to get to the green top band and break it. And audio is still sitting on that blue support, and it really has to break that golden top band. This is one of the most, hopeful looking ones, because it's sitting on this blue support and the purple, right? Purple, blue, but it needs a push above that golden top band. Jasmine, obviously looking terrible, not good at all. And Gala off the golden support. It has to get to the golden top, red top band and break it. The black flag is gone. So, yeah, we'll see. And Chile's not good at all. It's the last chance is this purple support. Obviously, it has to break out of the red. And CKB looking terrible after the reversal at the wedge and the golden. Golden bear flag is broken and the green support is broken. There is no hope for CKB so far. And Dash kind of like trying to penetrate back into the purple failed bull flag. It needs to break that red top band. That's the only one. Sorry, black top band. And data on the red support. And it needs the break out of the golden. And just a little bit of push, it would be out. So we'll see. And IOTA clearly wants to backtest the golden breakout, and then after that it could have a little bit of a hope. And Polkadot, not good. I think it wants to test the red bottom band, and then from there maybe you'll see a breakout. Maybe. That's a big maybe, okay? And Theta is off the red and blue supports, and it is trying to penetrate back into the green. So far, it hasn't really done anything. And GRT is off the black golden and red. It needs to break out of the red. That is the only way. ACH has to break the black resistance. Coty looking terrible, still bad. Is it a kind of a support right there? Maybe, like I can put this in purple color, right? But still not really very you know, uh, very optimistic. EOS, not good. Algo is trying to bounce off the golden support. It has already bounced it. Clearly, it needs to get to the golden top band and break it. That is the only way. Hedera, not good. Ripple, if it breaks this blue support, that is so much more downside. Monero has to break that black resistance. CAS, maybe blue support. FTM, slightly bouncy because it's still inside the red uptrend. Maybe it wants to go, and I'm going to put this on the 4 hourly just to see whether we have a pattern here. Yeah, this could, obviously, if this black top band holds, it will come down once again. Okay, and let's have a look at Chainlink, trying to bounce off that purple bottom band, and of course, it has this red support as well to basically, like, it has to, without breaking that red support, it needs to push and break out of the purple bull flag. That is the only way. And Litecoin, purple bull flag, and the green, anything above 150, but we're not there. Mana has to break out of the purple. MDT, slightly positive today because it's gone back above that purple, and it is it going to break that golden resistance? No, I don't know. And NIA is pushing against this blue and green broken support. So, and of course, that purple support gives a little bit of hope for NIA. OM, not good so far. But if it breaks that green support, it would look terrible. Without breaking that green support, it needs to get to the purple and push on. PAL, not much to say. Maybe it wants to test the green bottom band. And Pepe, slightly positive this morning, is trying to break back above that blue broken support. It's a resistance now, and it is breaking it slowly moving. But there may be some news. And RSR is off the black support, and Sand has to break the purple. Songbird, as you can see, not really good, but it is trying to break that black resistance now. The golden downtrends breakout would be the only way for Songbird. Shiba, not good. It's still inside the purple. SKL is off the green support. You can see it's back at the lows, like all-time lows. And TIA had broken and backtested the purple. It's slightly bouncy, but it has to go beyond 5 to say we're going to get to the red and break it. And Toncoin, not good at all. Truecoin is inside the green, and if it breaks the purple, we may see a little bit of rally. And Uni, I can argue that this is the support, and it is holding. Yeah, this golden bottom band is holding. But the fact that the purple downtrend has been broken to the downside is not good for Unicoin. And Tahoe obviously looking terrible. I'm going to now throw at it something else. Is it going to form this black one? We'll see. And Aero, still aiming for that black bottom band. Sui, trying to bounce off that golden internal support. It needs to break that green resistance. That is the only way. That green is, and the blue, of course, now. And Onyx coin is not good. Not good at all. But maybe it wants to test this red broken resistance and then rally. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.